the Greek, and you don't need the New Version. If you read John chapter 12, you know the answer anyway. I said the voice came from heaven. Some said it thundered. Some said an angel spoke to him. So you see they heard a voice, but they didn't hear the voice of the one that spoke to him. Thank you. Next one. I think we don't like that for an hour. Got there, that thing, and all the lights in the station were lit up, and the announcer was getting all nervous. And finally he said, what, and he was stuttering, you know. And he said, what receptus would you, what edition of receptus would you recommend for Greek study in the school as being infallible? And I came back on, and I said, I'm afraid you didn't understand our position. Our position is the King James Bible is infallible. I said it's superior to any of the Greek manuscripts, including the originals. And boy, came back on, and he said, did I understand you? I mean, you know, spilling coffee all over the studio, you know, probably. Did I understand you to say it was superior, you know? I said, yes. I said, basically for 5 reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, I mean, I've got stuff written in that little black book. You ever see that little black book I carry around? You know, it's a little looks like a little diary. I call that the bomb. I got stuff listed in there, see, because I can't remember it. And so I read him it's superior because in the first place you speak English and it isn't in English. In the second place, ours has chapter and verse and it doesn't. The third place is one more soul than the Greek did. In the fourth place, the word and the letters all run together in the original. They don't in the King James. The fifth place, went on down to there. When I threw it back at him, he said, well, I see our time is up, and I wish we had more time. This program, the lines are still full, you know. All things just going away to beat the band. Now, you know what that was in that line up in Indianapolis? Those are all the people from those schools around Greg Dixon and around Jack Hiles and all those schools up there, young men who had wasted from $2,000 to $6,000 to pay a faculty to make a bunch of infidels out of them because of the pretty buildings and the pretty choir and the nice swimming pool and the new gym and the high standards. Amen, 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 amen. You know sometime what I'm going to do? Lord willing, I'm going to let some of these fellows come here and talk to you. I mean, I'm going to let them. I'm just going to leave the room. You know, they think it's a Ruckman's fault. I'm going to turn them loose on you and let you handle them. That's what I'm going to do sometimes. If that guy Freeburg comes up to Tallahassee, I'm going to say, now I want to have you talk to my student body. And find out just what's wrong with this place, just what's right with this place, and let you talk to him. Let him get up here. If he's got the guts. Matthew 12, verse 40. For Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly. Now, you know what that is? That's the whale's belly.